I'm Tina Sfondeles from the Sun-Times.
My name is Kevin Warwick. I'm the Chicago Reader Associate Editor, and we are going to tell you what our itineraries are for Saturday at Pitchfork. The first band of the day at 1 p.m. at the Blue Stage is a band called Kinmode. It's a group of Canadians that basically play noise-driven hardcore. They just released an album called Entrench and been on tour for about, 6 months. They're constantly going back and back on tour. Really intense. Their singer, Jesse Mathewson, is a madman. Kind of guy who will spit on the crowd as he's playing, stuff like that. So
I am planning to see White Lung as my first band. Mish Wei, the singer, is going to kind of wake people up. It's like screaming punk, poppy theme to it, so I think it's a nice start to your day.
It's a good way to start. A sunny 1 p.m. Saturday is just a bunch of hate.
Right, there you go.
Yeah. So after Kinmode, Piss Jeans is playing at the Red Stage at 1:45. Really one of the best punk bands that's still going today. The singer works himself into a fury where he looks like he's going to throw up pretty often. And the singer, Matt Corvette, will probably fall into the drums at some point. So Piss Jeans, obviously.
And obviously, it's a good band name.
Yes.
But a little bit later, I think at 3 o'clock, is Julia HOLTER, which I'm really looking forward to. Really, really pretty voice. It might be a little downer for you if you want to go with the Day of Hate and the punk and the metal, but I think it's a nice alternative. Yeah. It's a nice alternative to if you want to slow things down a little bit or get something to eat and sit down. Or
and Phosphorescent's playing too at 2:30. Sometime around 2. So that seems like a good time to sit in the shade and hear it from afar.
Strong enough to get back on my feet.
I feel like they might be the Bon Iver of this year, because they have a depressing breakup album where the singer kind of isolated himself, just like the Bon Iver singer after a breakup.
They always go into the woods.
They go into the woods, they cry, they write songs, and then they're suddenly better and make lots of money.
Right.
Worked out for them.
METZ is playing too at 4:15, who put out one of the best albums of the year last year. Basically In Utero, Nirvana style, early 90s sub pop stuff. And then of course SWANS is playing I think at 5:15, and I'm incredible. I saw Michael Gira play solo one time at Lakeshore Theater a while back, but I've never seen SWANS, and I can only imagine how intense that is. That's mostly my day.
Okay. I am also going to try to see Solange, kind of out of pure curiosity. She's definitely R&B, but she's kind of like a indie pop fusion of R&B. I think that she's going to have a good stage presence. Of course, she's Beyonce's little sister. She's stuck with that forever, but she's doing her own thing, and I think it's worth checking her out. And then BELLE and SEBASTIan, whatever you may feel about BELLE and SEBASTIan, I'm pretty sure there's at least one song on every breakup tape that you have ever gotten, or a mixtape. But it's a good timing for them because the people who don't want the nostalgia can just go home and get ready for Sunday.
I always think it's really interesting the bands that are playing during the final act. Andy Stott's playing at the Blue Stage, who's kind of a dance club guy for a long time, but he's gotten more into a lot of experimental, kind of glitchy electro stuff, and it'll be really cool stuff to listen to and lounge against a tree as you hear BELLE and SEBASTIan in the background and do your best to ignore them.
And I think it's very possible that Andy Stott's going to get a big crowd. I just feel like the energy in Chicago is very DJ electric lately. So I think that it's a really good alternative. Like you said, they're going to be playing against each other and they're very different. So you have a lot of options.
Right on. And be sure to check back at suntimes.com and chicagoreader.com for the rest of our weekend's Pitchfork coverage.